From today, I would like to explain about the content of the Heart Sutra. Heart Sutra is one of the most famous sutra in Mahayana Buddhism, which is the essence of the Wisdom Sutra, which has I don't know how many pages, but I heard that it's from the floor to almost to the roof. The title of the Heart Sutra is, as you know, maka hanya haramita shingyo. Maka is often appears in as a word of the Mahayana Buddhism. Usually they translate as huge. So hanya, maka hanya is the wisdom. Haramita is go to the other shore, which enlightened world, and the sutra of the heart, which means that the huge wisdom to go to the other shore, sutra of the heart. This is the title, but maka is not enough to be translated as huge, because if there is huge, it means there is small. If there is duration, it is not the Mahayana Buddhism. If there is no duration, no comparison, actually this is the meaning of the maka. Maka is that something that you can never compare to, no duration, no division, not separated. It's everything. This is the meaning of the maka. And the wisdom of maka is actually wisdom itself is something you recognize the world of the incomparison, non-duality. The limitation of the human conscious is that you can only recognize something compare or something duality. You can never recognize the worm if there is no cord. You cannot recognize up if there is no down. Only by the comparison or duality makes you conscious and recognize things. Is there something you not compare exist? Is there something you don't recognize with your conscious exist? Do you ever able to realize the existence something not comparative like inside or outside, subject or object, right or left, warm or cold, there is. But this beyond duality is belong to the world of the Great Spirit of the universe. Human consciousness is too much limited to recognize this world. But how you be able to recognize it? How this realization will appear, or how you be awakened to this in comparison field of your heart. Practice, but not just sit or not just chant. The practice has to be done with the right attitude in your life. How to deal with the world is important. Many people who think about spiritual practice doesn't think so much the importance of the attitude of the life, how to deal with other people. If you're really living in a world of non-duality, it means there is no self and others. This is not just philosophical decoration. The meaning of no self and others, it means that you feel other person's feeling as your own feeling. Actually, you feel other person's actually more right in a more right word to describe my more right words. You feel that other person's subconsciousness is your own subconsciousness, and subconsciousness cannot be described by the words, but you feel as it is your own, which means that never judgmental feeling comes up, because it's your own feeling, because it's your own subconsciousness. How can you judge? But you understand it. By understanding other person's subconsciousness, you can verbalize other person's feeling as your own feeling. If they are sad, you can say, it's sad. And what they feel, if other person verbalize their own feeling, they feel healed. To be in a state of non-self and others is that you can give the healing to others by words, by being around other people. Without being existence of the healing for other people, don't say you are in a state of oneness of self and others. With both attitude of other people's, for other people, and practice either chanting, meditative chanting, and prayers for happiness of others, the state of maka will be awakened. To live in this state, to be in this attitude means that you try to understand, you try to accept, you will accept existence of other people in your heart, to let other people existence live in your heart. Without this, or let's say with this attitude, let other beings in your heart live in your heart and pray and chant repeatedly for happiness of all beings. The day comes that state of maka appears in your heart. And that is the beginning of the awakening to the wisdom. Thank you.